Thought I'd talk a little bit about my computer experiences. About 25 years ago, college, I took computers as an elective, and everybody said, "Oh, you'll like it. You really like it." Well, I began to want to figure out things as I went along, and so people would have these problems with their computers, and I'd try to figure. They lose passwords and everything, and I'd try to figure out how to get in there, and get their computer back normal again. And there's an example of one that I got a hold of this computer, and it kept asking me for the password, and it kept saying that there was a clue, and it said a guy's name, and I thought, well, a guy's name. So this is one of the first times I ever used. They call it Google, but it's my assistant. But I got on there and I said, okay, let me try this. And I called this guy's name on there. I did a search and it came back. And all down that page, it was this guy was a member of a new younger band that I'd never heard of. And it was a one word band. So I re-brought it up again and that window come up and it was blinking and it was asking me. And I typed in that band's name and boom, there it was. It came right open. And I mean, I could get in there and change everything, which I did. I got in there and I got in the BIOS and all. I changed the passwords and stuff around. I made it to where I could get in it with no problem. And then there was this other one. This this one's really interesting. And I found this little game, one of these little flat tablet things they call it. And I had a charger for it. So I charged this little tablet thing up, and and uh, and the little box came up and it was flashing, and it was just flashing this thing for the password. And I thought to myself, I thought, what would a kid do? And all of a sudden it hit me, and I was 1, 2, 3, 4, click, and it says, "Welcome back, Timmy. Enjoy playing today." And I thought that was the silliest thing. I couldn't believe it was that simple. It just took me about three or four, just a few minutes to figure it out. But I thought I'd share these. And I know there's a billion stories about computers that people, some silly things that just worked out. Now I wanted to share these couple of stories with you. I got one right now I'm working on, and it was completely locked out. And I finally got the password figured out, and I got into the BIOS, and then it would go from the BIOS and it would just lock up and it would go back to this person's name. And I finally got that security all took care of, and I put in another system in it, but it's not the system I want. I still hadn't got the system I want back in it, but at least I got a little operating. It's been a booger. Now this thing here, it may need a new keyboard. 'Cause I bore out F12. I bore out F12, but over and over and over again. Anyway, Kentucky Law Scholars could use your help, and make payable to Kentucky Law Scholars, care of University of Kentucky Federal Credit Union, 2557 Thurbarton Way, or any of the other branches. Anyway, I thought you'd find those a little funny.